1, 2. Intro, 2, 3, 4. Verse 1.
Took on flesh to save the lost, grace and mercy displayed upon the cross, our redemption. He's the hope for
Hey there, all you wonderful worshipers. Dan Shields, the church guitarist here, to go through the song Jesus Over Everything by Belonging Co. Very cool song. We just started it this week. It's a great one. It's got some great hits, some great builds. So anyhow, we're going to jump in. This is going to be guitar 2 parts. Be sure to check out my other video for guitar 1. And if you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. It always helps the channel out. So we're going to start off. It's in the key of G, and we're going to start off with sort of a neck position sound. What I'm doing is this is actually not on the rehearsal track on guitar 2, but I'm going to mirror that opening line that the guitar 1 takes, and I'm going to take it down an octave. So he's up here. But I'm going to do it down an octave. I'm going to keep it real nice and light so it's under the lead guitar. It just adds a little bit of body to that lead guitar. Plus it gives me something to do while the lead guitar is playing. So we're going to start off like this. 3, 4, 1. 4, 1. All right, let me talk through my sound first. I've got like a sort of soft kind of sound with just a little bit of gnarl. Normally I don't like my cleans to be dead clean because it doesn't quite sing enough unless I'm doing like some funky rhythms or something like that. But especially for single notes, I like to have just a little bit of growl on. So you hear when I dig in, it growls just a tiny bit. I have my tone rolled off a tiny bit, neck position pickup. And then I have, just because of the other part, I have a heavy delay on it. It doesn't really work all that great on the part, but it probably doesn't get in the way for how quiet you're playing. When I play this part, it seems really complicated. So it starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, beat. So on the and of 1. But then if you listen to the next 2 parts and disregard that, you'll notice that they're like mirror parts. So listen, 1, 1. So you hear how 1 goes down and 1 goes up. And basically I'm just pulling off D to B, G, A, G, A, E, and then up to B the second time. All right, and I slide up on that just to give it a little bit of character. I'm out the whole first verse. Then in the in the first chorus, I should say, I go to single notes. He starts on the note B. It's a little bit odd, but you can definitely do that, or you can start on the note G. It's out of a G chord. So I'll do A, B, C, G. So I'm just tracing the outline of the chord shapes, E, D, and you hear I have that dotted 8th note line. When he goes to that D chord, he puts the F sharp on top of it, then he goes to the E with the 10th. And on the C chord, he does 10ths again. So let me play that in the whole thing. Sorry. He misses that chord on there, but I think it should be in there. Then back to this. All right, that brings us into the verse. Now the verse, I'm gonna do sort of like a U2 type of thing, where I get that dotted rhythm working for me. I'm also getting a little bit of my open G string on that if you're playing this in the key of G. I should say he's capoed 1st fret, so I'm calling this from the open tuning. So A, now that's really important there. That's a 3/4 bar, so it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's, and I'm going to be playing. So I'm just doing a descending G line, G, F sharp, E, D, and then back to Oh, sorry. All right, then I'm going to do the notes. I'm going to switch my pickup position, probably going to do like a middle position or a little bit more bite position. And I'm going to do the trace of the chords on the bottom again. You can hear how that eighth delay slaps back. Incidentally, he does, but I think it's cooler if you just stay on the bottom. Building through the section so it doesn't break. You can stay just on the root note, or you can play chords, and I'm playing a little bit of a sus on there up to the D note. You'll notice my picking hand has like a little bit of a bounce in it. That's to make that delay light up. Okay, so I'm out of my E minor pentatonic there, and I'm going to do D, E, F sharp, E, D, B, A, G. And then it jumps. Then I'm going to go into my bridge pickup, and I'm going to go into a more distorted sound, but a very dry sound. You hear I just have a tiny bit of reverb. I don't even know if they have much reverb at all on the track itself. So he's going to go into... Gets really big. C, B. Then hits 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Then back in. You can be a little bit busier on this. We're going to go into the tag. Jesus over everything, our song for